Okay, we've got the video starting. So here we are, video 3. So now I want to talk to you really briefly about warm market and cold market, and as it applies to social media. If you haven't heard those terms before, don't panic. Your warm market is basically your friends, family, people you already know really well, or acquaintances, and then your cold market is basically everyone else. So your cold market is the friends you haven't met yet, the people that you're just slowly engaging with and becoming friends with on social media, or even out in public. And it's good to understand that you can get away with things probably with your warm market that just won't wash with the cold market. That's important to understand on social media. Why? Because your warm market already know, like, and trust you. You've already built that know, like, and trust factor. So you've already broken that barrier. So when you recommend a product or offer some advice, they're likely to engage with you straight away because you have that. It won't come off as pitchy with your warm market, but it will come off as pitchy to your cold market. It'll turn them off. So that's why you want to understand the difference. If initially when you're doing a couple of first posts, it'll be your warm market that engage with you, but you want to make sure that in the background you're building up the know, like, and trust factor, because you want to keep getting new customers, new people that you're engaging with, because we all run out of warm market. Social media marketing is usually working towards your cold market. When people don't know you from Adam, they're going to be turned off by what may usually work with your friends and family. Why? Plain and simple, because they don't know, like, or trust you yet. So you still need to build that. Okay. At some point, I've mentioned you run out of warm market. You know, you'll need to build a bigger customer base. Trying the warm market sales puts up red flags to the cold market people out there on social media. I want you to think about how, if you've ever walked into a shopping mall and you see the guys in the kiosks in the middle, and you know, in the middle of the mall, and they're trying to catch your attention and trying to get your eye contact to draw you in so they can try and show you their products. And what's the first thing you do if you really don't want to engage? You avert eye contact. You're like, oh, don't look at them, avoid eye contact, right? Well, I want you to imagine when you're on social media, you don't want to be that mall kiosk person. And it's really so much easier to avoid digital eye contact than it is to avoid, like, physical eye contact. So we don't want to be creating a situation where there's people on social media digitally avoiding eye contact with us. So think about that when you're doing your posts, that you don't want to be the mall kiosk person that's sort of jumping on everyone who walks past in desperation. You want to remove any red flags from your profile. You want to remove product names and company names. You don't want it to be a pitchy, salesy profile page. Your social media page, your personal page, it's your storefront. You want to create the sort of store that draws people into you. We'll talk more about your profile in the next video, but this is just getting comfortable. This video is really about getting comfortable with this idea of warm market, cold market. So you might think, oh no, I've done a few posts and they've worked really well. It's probably worked well with your warm market people. But at some point you want to build your customer base, so you need to realize that we've got to work with cold market, and it does require a little more time, a little more effort, a little more attraction marketing. So we'll address your Facebook profile in the next video and help you out with that. Okay, see you soon.